Hi, family. I am back with another reading. I hope you're having an amazing day today. I want to give thanks to the Most High for being all seeing, all knowing, all present, all good, being all powerful, and being the only wise God. And giving thanks to my ancestors for the sacred knowledge, wisdom, and strength. And giving thanks to my spirit team for their guidance and support. Okay, so today if this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for your return. We're going to do things a little different today. We're going to start off with the ancestral shadows, ancestors and their shadows. Okay, and then we're going to get some ancestor messages around shadows. Okay, and then we're going to we're going to crown it with a psychic tarot. It's going to be the crown, and then we're going to clarify with tarot. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some shadow messages here. Ancestors and their shadows. Ooh, this is a lot. Okay, so the first one is healing family dynamics. Toxic love patterns, remove energies and insecurities, jealousy, envy, hatred, self sabotage, lack of self love, people pleasing, karmic partnerships, mirroring partners, energies that no longer serve. Okay, and we're going to the strength ancestor. I stood when the world tried to break me, but I buried my tears to keep the family whole. Now you are free to rest. You are strong when you honor your humanity. You are being asked to balance strength with softness. Release the belief that strength means suffering in silence. You've inherited the warrior's will. Now evolve into peace and protection. It's safe to receive. Your resilience is valid, but so is your rest. Affirmation. I carry the strength of my ancestors and the courage to rise beyond the pain. Okay, we have the shadows or overcompensation armor. Strength rooted in survival, not peace. Suppressing pain to stay strong. Confusing vulnerability with weakness. Forced maturity from a young age. Silencing emotions to protect others. Toxic patterns passed down is hyper independence, overburdened with responsibility, fear of asking for help, emotional stoicism, don't cry, push through, pride tied to how much one can endure. The toxic impact is emotional burnout and breakdown, inability to rest or receive support, unprocessed trauma stored in the body, feeling unseen unless in crisis or struggle. Teaching the next generation to hide their pain. Okay, so that's the strength ancestor. Okay, then we have shadows of money, scarcity consciousness, karmic debt, financial burden, fear of wealth, success, vows of poverty, and spiritual sacrifice, generational money trauma. It says, I break all ancestral vows, contracts, and beliefs that tie me to financial struggle. Abundance flows to me effortlessly because I am worthy of wealth. I release all fear, guilt, and shame. associated with money and success. Okay. We have some affirmations, more affirmations. I am free from the scarcity mindset. There is more than enough for me and my lineage. I call back all stolen, lost, or blocked wealth from my ancestral bloodline. I confidently receive wealth in all forms, knowing I deserve it. I charge, no, I change and receive my worth with ease, knowing that my energy is valuable. Okay, so those are the shadows of money. And then we have the mystic, shadow patterns, toxic impact, and shadowing patterns. Spiritual isolation, burdened by divine gifts, the curse of knowing, martyrdom, and self sacrifice, energy imbalances, distorted vision, and false guidance, fear of sharing wisdom, toxic impact on descendants, struggling with grounding, emotional or psychic overload, difficulty trusting intuition, fear of judgment or rejection, unhealed spiritual contracts. Affirmations. I call back all stolen wisdom, energy, and spirituality, knowledge that is rightfully mine. I reclaim my spiritual gifts in truth, clarity, and divine alignment. No one holds power over my gifts, my visions, or my connections to the divine. I am free from all false guidance, deception, and distortions of spiritual truth. I walk in my highest wisdom, protected and sovereign. I break all ties to spiritual manipulation and reclaim my power now. I dissolve all illusions that kept me from seeing and speaking the truth. Okay, that is the mystic. It restores clarity and truth and empowerment. Okay, then we have healing the family dynamics, breaking away from toxic lineages, toxic love patterns, feminine shadows, remove energies of insecurities, jealousy, envy, hatred, self sabotage, lack of self love, people pleasing, karmic. Okay, I read this already. Partnerships, mirroring partners, energies that no longer serve, in, on, and around me forever. Okay, from my life. Okay, last but not least, we have healing the mother's and the father's womb. Emotional absence or neglect, harsh. The father's womb is emotional absence or neglect, harsh discipline, criticism or withheld affection, generational silence and avoidance, inherited fear of failure or unworthiness, hypermasculinity or fear of vulnerability, lack of identity, structure, or rooted protection. Affirmation. I am worthy of protection, presence, and provision. I release the abandonment, silence, and hardness passed through the masculine womb. Healing the mother's womb. Emotional codependency and enmeshment, unprocessed grief and inherited guilt, fear of abandonment and rejection, suppressed feminine intuition and power. Mother's wounds passed through silence, martyrdom, or something. Unworthiness and shame about birthright or existence. Affirmation. I honor the sacred portal from which I've come. Okay? So the people that is going to come up, the energy going to come up in this reading is going to be related to those shadows. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and get the ancestor message now. And let's shuffle a little bit. Hmm. Okay, so we have. Okay, let me shuffle this. Get some out of here. Okay, y'all. Two more. Okay, there we go. The bottom of the deck is letter K, and I just see the court official, the root mother source energy of material, of the material line. The root mother source energy of the material line. I think it's like a Queen of Pentacles. And tarot comes to mind. And letter K. Okay. To be significant. Okay, so first out is the vessel. It says, message, your body is our home. Treat it as a living altar. I am a vessel of divine spirit and sacred ancestry. Okay, so it speaks about the body here. And we have ancestral rage. Okay. This is an ancestor of rage. I honor the rage that lives in my lineage, not as shame, but as a sacred fuel. I transform ancestral pain into power, injustice into justice, silence into voice. I am the reckoning and the restoration. Ancestor rage ritual. Speak aloud. I see you. I hear you. I am one who will not turn away. Burning legacy of injustice, grief, and buried power. Okay, so that is ancestral rage. And we have the offering ancestor. This is ancestors. This is the offering ancestors. I offer my heart, my devotion, and my gratitude. May my life be a sacred gift that honors your legacy and continues your work in love, healing, and truth. A call to give with honor to receive sacred blessing. Okay. A call to the offering. A call to give with honor to receive sacred blessing. Okay, so that's the offering ancestor. Offering up to your ancestor. Okay, what it says, I have evidence about a crime committed against you. Okay, so there is someone who has evidence. Okay, so there's going to be some evidence here. I have crime committed against you. It says the storyteller, the storyteller, memory keeper, truth, oral wisdom speaker. Okay, so it's the storyteller, memory keeper, and truth, oracle, wisdom speaker. Message. Your voice carries power. Share the stories that heal, honor, and awaken your bloodline. Affirmation. I honor the stories of my ancestors. I speak with truth, purpose, and sacred remembering. That's the storytelling. says, I live with purpose. Know that success, healing, and joy are also yours. Thank you for watching over me. Okay, so that's just a message from the ancestors, a prayer to the ancestors, acknowledging the ancestors. Okay, we have I am one in charge for all the bullshit going on in your life. Okay, so I guess this person's going to show up too in the reading. Someone who's in charge for all the BS in your life. Okay, we have divine timing is at work. Things are unfolding as they should. Okay. We have the medicine man woman message. Our hands healed many. You are born in the same power. I am a vessel of healing, wisdom, and ancestral medicine. Okay, so medicine man, woman. I need deep healing. Okay, so somebody here needs deep healing. We all need healing. My birthday, January, February, March, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, or October, November, and December. Okay, this message could relate to you. Definitely for you. We have the Pisces collage and the Pisces tribe. Okay, so you can become connected to a Pisces gang. Okay, so we have the letter. What letter is this? Number 9, number 6. Okay, we have letter M, S, R, F, T. Okay, this message could be for you, whether it's the first name, last name, somebody you know related to you that reminds you of someone in this reading. Intention to deceive, check signs. Okay, so someone have intention to deceive. So they planning, they're in charge of all the bullshit. They need healing. Okay, they still have intention to deceive. Okay, so martyrdom is a shadow of the healer, sacrificing personal needs excessively in past life, leading to current imbalances. I honor my needs and practice balance of care. Okay, so someone is not practicing balanced self care. Okay, doing too much. Okay, then we have the light. We illuminate your path from beyond. Keep walking in faith. I shine with divine purpose and ancestral light. Okay, so something's going to be illuminated. Okay, ancestral light. Says, your stories, your dreams are my dreams. I vow to keep your memory alive through my actions and spirit. Okay, letter B, X, G, or C could be significant. Okay, we have 3 more. We have the gatekeeper ancestor here, a guardian of portals, thresholds, and timelines. Their guides, guardians and guides. Honored gatekeepers, thank you for standing at the threshold. I ask you for your protection, discernment, and permission to walk through new doors with grace and ancestral power. Okay. We have the medicine carrier, green sacred remedies, plant, spirit, wisdom, and healing songs. Okay. So if somebody is in the music industry, they sing. To herbs, wisdom, plants, herbs. Okay, we have last but not least, we have the warrior. The message is we fought so you could stand without fear. You are stronger than you know. Okay, the warrior affirmation. I carry the strength and courage of those who came before me. Okay, so that is the warrior. Okay, so we have a warrior, fighter, a gatekeeper, somebody trying to pass over. Story being told, offering being um, shared to the ancestors, living with purpose, divine timing is at work, ancestral rage. So rage turns into what it says, it turns into power, restoration. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Okay, now we're about to get into this. We're going to crown a reading with the Psychic Tarot. Thank you, ancestors, for your presence. Offering. Have a candle lit here. Okay. We have the prayers to our ancestors. Let me burn some Palo Santo before I get started. Let's burn some Palo Santo real fast. Cleanse the energy. This is a way of honoring your ancestor too. Keeping your space clean. Burning a candle, a white candle. Okay. Okay, so thank you for your presence. Okay, now let's get into the reading. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pull some few messages and kind of see what comes out. I see an Eight of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, Taurus, Gemini. It said full signs, so these signs that I mentioned could be significant in the reading. Sagittarius. We have the Nine of Cups, Pisces. We have the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Cups. So the Ace of Wands is the Virgo, Cancer, and Leo. Okay. So let's see what comes out. Your messages, kindness message for us ancestors. Okay, so we have an ace. A new vitality is the Ace of Wands. Okay, the bottom of the deck is Third Eye. Okay. Okay, number 6 could be significant. I think it came out in one of the letters. Let me put this over here. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands, new vitality. So this is the energy of an idea, starting something new. Could be something motivational, inspirational. Be a new project, a new beginning, being excited about this. We have Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. Okay, so this is destiny being held up. Okay, things are not flowing. Okay, we have seven. We have awakening results. Okay, so this came in a reverse. This is like the Seven of Pentacles in Tarot, awaiting results. So results are here in the reverse. It's the Taurus energy. So their results are in. They could have been waiting for something, an investment, or it could have been waiting for something. Okay. Something about finances. This is a finance card too, an investment card. So they could have been waiting for something to come in. They have their results. Okay, so we have the base chakra. So this is about your roots, your foundations, your finances. Number one could be significant. Your root chakra. Stability. Okay, and we have six. Number six, the healing begins. Okay. So somebody could be looking for healing. Okay, this is the air sign. Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Take what resonate. Taurus, Virgo, Cancer. Virgo, Cancer, and Leo. Virgo, Cancer, and Leo. Okay, and we have trust. Okay, so this is somebody free flowing. You're trusting in the flow. Okay, this is a fool card in tarot. Okay, we have control. This is the Leo energy. Okay, so somebody, what I get from this card, this person, I don't know, they strength, control. Somebody could be trying to control something, seeing over somebody's shoulder. Okay, let's see. Put this over here. Put this up here. Okay, so we have a Leo double. We have a Leo, a Fool. We have six Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, and we have somebody's foundation. The results are in. Somebody's not able to move forward. The destiny is not flowing. It's on hold right now. Okay, and somebody's having a new beginning. Okay, in the situation. So we're gonna go ahead and clarify with tarot. Okay, so again, your birthday could be in April, could be April 10th, April 7th, okay, April 1st, April 6th, okay, April 8th. Your birthday can be in August the 6th, the 1st, the 10th. Okay, your birthday can be in October the 7th, the 1st, the 6th, the 8th. Okay, your birthday can be in June the 10th, the 7th, the 1st, the 8th. Okay. Let's get into the clarifying these messages here. We'll start off with tarot and see what comes out. Um, I don't know how this is going to go. What message do you want us to know? Ooh, okay. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords. I mean, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is somebody mastering some work. This is Virgo energy. Okay, so this is about work. Okay, and then we have a Two of Swords. Okay, so that's a Libra energy. So somebody could be at a stalemate, not knowing what to do, not knowing which way to go. Pertaining to their work, we got the Six of Wands at the bottom, so there was some sort of victory. Okay, it's Leo energy, and we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so somebody could have been celebrating. Okay, a new beginning. Okay, and we have the Two of Swords, which is a Libra energy. A stalemate, unable to make a decision. They either they don't want to make a decision, they don't want to see, or they just could be having a hard time. I'm about making a decision here. Okay, we got injustice. Okay, it's in reverse. Okay, so somebody could have experienced some injustice. Could be something they don't want to see, some sort of injustice. Okay, that's double. That's a Libra energy. Some work being not willing to take a look at injustice. Okay, we got the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and we have Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this is an investment. Taurus energy. Up here at the top, it was in reverse. Okay, so it could have been some injustice around, some results coming in around some injustice. Could have been an investment. Okay, we'll go ahead and clarify. Okay, so tell me more. Okay, we have Pisces, Hangman energy. It came out sideways on the fence. It's a perspective. So this is where you're not able to make a decision. There's an injustice here. Okay, there's an investment. And there's a perspective. It's kind of like the Two of Swords. Unable to not knowing how to see something with this Hangman sideways. Don't have full clarity. Perspective is could be hung up on something. We have Three of Pentacles and Death at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so the bottom of the deck it speaks of this energy could have been in a collaboration that brought some sort of ending, a death to a situation. Okay, Scorpio energy, Taurus energy. So that could have been a Scorpio and a Taurus in a collaboration, or there could have been a death to some sort in a collaboration. Okay, so somebody could not knowing how to look at it. They don't want to see it, don't know how to look at it. Okay, we'll go back and clarify. Okay, tell me more. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands. There's some type of confusion. Something is not clear. It could be some information, a perspective of a Pisces about some sort of confusion. There could have been some injustice about an investment. Somebody now want to see they don't want to see injustice. They don't want a decision to be made about injustice. Okay, with the Five of Wands, we got the World card. So there's a cycle closing out. Yeah. Okay, and love. Okay, love beginning like a new world. Somebody have a new beginning in love that This Leo looks like they could be trying to block in the way of be having some confusion, competition, envy, chaos around someone's new beginning, love. Tell me more. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Three of Cups. And we have a Page of Wands. Okay, so this is the energy of something being ignited. With this Page of Wands is the overall energy. Okay, so there could have been something ignited, okay, around a new beginning, an idea of a new beginning, okay. Could have been someone standing to win at all costs, okay. And this, with this Ace of Wands, and we have Three of Cups. So there's a celebration. Somebody had a victory in something. They could have won at all costs after creating some sort of competition, chaos around somebody's idea of a new beginning or a passionate experience. The Ace of Wands is a passionate experience. There was some competition, chaos, and confusion around it. Somebody don't know how to see, how to perceive this. There was some sort of investment that led to some chaos and confusion, or some sort of blockages around someone's new beginning. Someone wanted to win at all costs, to celebrate, to bring victory. Cancer, Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, Cancer, double Leo. Okay. Bottom, yeah, so there is some sort of spark. So with the Ace of Wands, it's the thought of having some sort of new beginning, an idea, being excited, a passionate project. Okay. Someone won at all costs and celebrated. This Aquarius won at all costs to celebrate. So this Leo and this Aquarius has something to do with a new beginning, winning at all costs. Because this Five of Wands and this this Five of Wands and Five of Swords, this is a sign. This is the energy of change. Okay, and what we have in the middle is this Ace of Wands. So somebody's new beginning, somebody trying to block it, somebody trying to get something to go in their favor around this. Is there some type of conflict? So I don't. Something doesn't look. It looks something looks fishy here with this Three of Cups at the end. So there could have been a Cancer having something to do with the victory, with a victory, some sort of collaboration with this Ace of Wands. Somebody's new beginning idea. So somebody had an idea because somebody wasn't able to see something clearly. Okay, so I'm getting some manipulation was done with the Five of Wands confusion. Then you have an idea of a passionate project, and you got somebody like forcing their way with the Five of Swords, and then celebrating. Okay, so we got the Ace of Wands with the vitality up at the top. Wheel of Fortune, something it calls somebody's destiny to stop because the Wheel of Fortune, the flow is not flowing. Investment, whatever investment was down here that somebody felt there was an injustice, they couldn't make up a decision. Some work they couldn't make up a decision. Okay, so there was an injustice done after a decision wasn't made, or they could have not wanted to see an injustice, so they decided to create an investment. Taurus, double Taurus. It's in the crown. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So it didn't work out. Whatever they decided to do with the crown chakra, somebody's foundation is here. So it could have been affected somebody's foundation. Somebody's foundation was affected. So they could be looking for some healing, some sort of healing now. They could be letting go. letting go of control. Because Aquarius could be letting go. That's true. That Leo is here. She's still trying to control something. It could be a Aquarius wanting to let go. I don't know. I'm seeing this Six of Swords, this healing and flow is next to each other in the crown. So it could be somebody willing to just let go. But at the end of the crown, there's somebody still trying to be in control. Even in the spread, Five of Wands, around somebody's new beginning. So they could be in conflict. But then this Five of Swords saying, no, we gonna win. They're planning on celebrating. They're planning on having this victory. This Virgo's work could be significant. Somebody could not be not they could not know what to do around this work. It could have caused some sort of injustice. And then this Taurus coming in with an investment. That just where does investment come in after an injustice? Like they could be affecting some sort of justice with the Seven of Pentacles, with some sort of investment, which kind of make things look. It could be. I'm trying to think. The Hangman and the Upright is a perspective of how things could be possibly be seen, and the Upright is being clear on how something is seen. But sideways, it's like, hmm, there could be. Is this? I don't know. It's questionable. Then you have chaos and confusion around it. Then you have someone's new beginning in the midst of chaos and win at all costs. Okay. Yeah, so this is actually birthed into something with this Page of Wands. Okay, so it went far from the idea to um, an actual tangible, inspired um, project from a thought to. So that makes it interesting because there's a lot of energy trying to stop it around it, before it and after it. So something was developed. Some don't look right. Okay, so we just go ahead and clarify and find out. We're gonna start off with the intention and the intention and the motive of this of this Eight of Pentacles. So what's the intention of this Eight of Pentacles? Okay, so the intention is for this King of Cups. So this work, this Virgo, it could be a Virgo doing some work, or there could be some work done with the intention of a King of Cups. Okay, it can have something to do, something that's happening within a day, where somebody's being in their feelings. All the feels, deep love, soul connection, feeling at home. So this has something to do with this work could be having something to do with a King of Cups in his feelings and feeling at home. Okay, so what is the motive behind this Eight of Pentacles? Okay, so the motive is to bring somebody to an overload. They're motivated because of someone is overloaded. So this Virgo intention is for a King of Cups. This work is for a King of Cups. It's motivated by someone being overloaded. Okay. What is the expected outcome? What is the expected outcome of this work? Okay, so they want some plans for someone's imagination. Okay. So they want somebody's mind to be put together to see something a certain way. They want to use their imagination in some sort of plans with this Aries. Okay, so that's what the work is about. So there is an indecision with this Two of Swords right here. Okay, this is a Libra energy. This is next to the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the Libra energy. Let's find out. Hold on one second. I want to get two more energies around this Eight of Pentacles. What's the recent past of this Eight of Pentacles? This Virgo being here. Where did she come from? Where did the energy come from? Okay, so it says year. Okay, so the recent past that somebody, this petty, immature, small-minded, insignificant drama had um, signed up for something for a year, agreed to do something for a year contract, a year agreement, a year ago, a year from now. Clarify year. Okay. So they said something was supposed to believe to happen within a year. Okay. So something was supposed to believe to happen within a year. So they went and got this Virgo to do some work. Okay, so what is the surprise? We're gonna do the surprise at the end. Okay, we're gonna go through the surprise at the end. Okay, so what is the recent past of this Two of Swords? Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. So there was a Knight of Cups. Somebody had a message of love. Sent a message of love. The recent past, there is a messenger of love traveling. Okay, and that is Scorpio energy, I believe. Okay, and there's somebody had an idea about this messenger sending a message of love. Okay, that's a, and this deck is Pisces. Okay, for this person who numbs themselves, they had an idea, or this person had an idea. Okay, could have shared it with a Pisces. Okay, so this person is numbing, self-medicating, drinking away problems, distracting with substances. Okay, so this is the person who operates as a functioning addict. Okay, they numb themselves with substances, drinking away problems, and distractions, subconscious. Okay, so the intention is to do some work, and then we have the Pisces is a water sign. This could be something to do with a water sign. Okay, this is definitely an idea. They use with the yellow card, somebody using their intuition. You know, Pisces are very intuitive. Okay, this is another sign that this could be a sign of Pisces energy. Okay, having some bright idea. Okay, about someone's cup. Okay, it could have this person here who was numbing themselves had an idea about someone's Knight of Cup, message of love. So I let this person here at a stalemate, this Libra here at a stalemate. They don't know what to do about the idea. Okay, so what is this person's intention? The Two of Swords intention. Okay, they want to get someone to, this is Pisces energy, to move to calmer waters. Pisces energy, move to calmer waters, to walk away from love. That's their intentions, to get someone to move away from love. It could be from a move away from this Knight of Cups that's coming. The Knight of Cups is traveling. Somebody's traveling to deliver their Knight of Cups, a message of love. So they can want someone to, intentions is to have someone walk away from love. Okay? What is this Two of Swords um, motive? Luck. Some sort of finances. check, money, money, honey. Okay, so they want somebody to walk away. Okay, and they're motivated to be motivated by. This person is motivated by money. Okay, so what is their expected outcome? What do they expect to happen? What is their expected outcome? What do they expect the outcome to be? Somebody walk away. I'm gonna ask you a question, right? To be confused. 7 of Cups. They want somebody to be confused. They want somebody to be confused and not know what to do. 7 of Cups, Pisces. This is Scorpio energy. Okay, they want somebody to let something go. The bottom of the deck. Be confused and let it go. Okay. So next we're gonna move over to, because with this expected outcome, this person want to use their imagination, and this with this Virgo, they want somebody to expect for someone to use their imagination, and with this Two of Swords, they're expecting someone for the imagination to be confused. 7 of Cups, not knowing what to choose, or they could be learning something online, expected to learn something online. Expect the outcome is to see something online, to make a choice online, choose a love online, see something online. Take how it resonates. Okay, so the next card here is this injustice, Libra energy. Okay, Two of Swords and injustice. So they could be making a decision about injustice. Okay, so with this energy, they expected for this person to be in the Two of Swords energy, to be motivated, have intentions for someone to walk away and be motivated by money, and to end up having someone confused. Because with this Two of Swords here and this 7 of Cups, I think that person is confused. This Libra is confused. That's why she can't make up her mind. Okay, so by that being a case, her being confused, there was some sort of injustice. Or could have been an injustice. It could be directly connected. Okay, take it how it resonates. Could have something to do with an emperor. I'm seeing an emperor over here at the bottom of the deck with some action that he took with the Page of Wands. Okay, or he planned on taking. Remember this. These messages could be past, present, or future. Okay, you never know what messages is going to. If it was past or it hasn't happened yet, it could be planning on happening or it could be happening right now. Okay, I didn't ask any questions, but I'm gonna put this back in. So somebody learned something about some sort of snack, sex appeal, physical attraction, irresistible desire. So this could have been this is a recent past. Somebody learned somebody being kind of kinky. Okay, they learned this in the recent past. So this injustice. Okay, so they learned something. Okay, somebody did some studying. They looked up, or they could have learned something. Okay, that somebody was being naughty. Okay, this is like a naught. This is the naughty card. Okay, so whoever this person was in the recent past of this injustice, somebody found out about somebody being naughty. Okay, is there another energy for the recent past that just popped out? Oh, and they were penny pinching. Okay, they were penny pinching in the situation, so they was being naughty. They learned that they was naughty because they was broke. Yeah, starving. Oh, I'll say it don't say starving. It says financial struggle, saving up, budgeting. I'm sorry. It was somebody's strategy. Okay, that was their strategy. To be, you know what I'm saying? To be naughty, to get some finances or to get some justice. No. So anyway, what's the intentions of this injustice? What was the intention? What's the intention of this injustice? Libra energy for this injustice. Okay, and hesitation came out on the fence. Okay, so their intentions, I guess, to keep somebody confused. Okay, this injustice was to keep somebody confused from proceeding. That's their intention. Okay. Or they, you know what? They probably, when I picked up this proceed, it was literally upside down. When I put it down, it's flip side up. So looking at it from upside down, from the way I perceive it, you can have it from perceived from two different ways. What's the opposite of perceiving? Right? To get somebody not to proceed, not to move forward, to keep them at stalemate. Because how could you proceed if you can't make up your mind? But to get somebody not to proceed, then I'm gonna take and put it upside down. Okay, because that's how I looked at it in my hand. From the hand to the table, it flipped up. Okay, so yeah, so this intention was to get somebody to be at a stalemate again, which was a Libra in the past, at the stalemate, and not to proceed, but being confused, but being motivated by money. There was some sort of, probably, you know, some kinky things, naughty behavior. Okay, that could have influenced this injustice. Okay, so the motivation was happy times. I'm getting somebody wanting to buy time. They wanted to just delay somebody just because the overload intention this work was done. I don't know what type of work this work was done. I would want to know what kind of work was done to get somebody to be overloaded and to intentions to have somebody in their imagination. This could have been something to do with this page of wands at the bottom of the deck. So it could have been some spell work. You have to create some sort of heavy burden, okay? And get somebody to refuse an offer, okay? Take it how it resonates. Okay, so this is how I'm seeing it. So what's the expected outcome? Like, what were they expecting the outcome to be? Damn. Okay, we're gonna read all of these energies. Dang, this they had a whole plan. Okay, because remember the plan was Aries' plan. Okay, we're gonna say what it had something to do with. Okay, we're not gonna keep it, but this is more to the story. Then we're gonna go ahead and put the cards back in the deck or keep the important ones. Depends. So there was a Hierophant. Okay, has something to do with a Hierophant. Something's supposed to be happening soon with the Hierophant pertaining to next month. Okay, with this Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Okay, buttering someone up. Okay, this is says buttering someone up using charm, persuasion for personal gain and finesse. Okay, so this could have been what this Virgo was doing with this Eight of Pentacles. Two cards back from this Libra energy. Okay, buttering someone up. Okay, something about a homeless person. Okay, buttering up some homeless people. I don't know. They have to buttering homeless people up with good news. That's what I'm saying for cuffing season. Okay, to get some the single people who's ready to mingle, ready for charm relationships on a hunt in their friend. As a friend, okay, but there was somebody who said nope. Okay, they could have said I got a new boo. Okay, and to somebody's work, Virgo energy. Okay, which is again, which is Eight of Pentacles over here doing some work to get somebody overloaded, needing people to use their imagination. Okay, could have been here in this cuffing season. with some good news that was persuading people with intentions, has something to do with some money. That's what I'm seeing. Taking it how it resonates though. And they were saying that telling these homeless people this Hierophant could have been part of it as well, telling people soon that there was going to be some good news. Okay, so there was an imposter involved. Okay, and it's somebody distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. So they could have been, they could have used this idea with somebody's boo, new boo. Okay, they could have presented an offer to butter someone up with their new boo with another friend in this cuffing season. This person could have been homeless. Take it how it resonate. Okay, so there was some sort of urgency call and somebody ran away. Okay, they said no. Okay, they say end it now. Okay, not the right time. Okay, something was supposed to happen for 6 months. It probably didn't because it wanted to flip over. It went upside like sideways, so something could have been on hold for that from a year to a 6 month contract. I'm not for sure. This could have been a whole new contract for 6 months. Something wasn't the right time. This is the Aries energy taking action. Okay, then this Emperor himself showed up. Aries energy. Okay, then we have a Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Okay, something about tomorrow. That's supposed to happen tomorrow with somebody who's fake flexing. And this says showing off, prideful, conceited, flashy, and boastful. Okay, which is Eight of Pentacles. It's going to be two people, or this person could, because so, take that how it resonates. Okay, it's not supposed to be going viral. Okay, some works that this flashy person was doing was it went viral, instant fame going around quickly, gaining popularity. Okay, so this is something about somebody getting some sort of popularity and fame going around. Okay, so that's how something happened. Because I said, what was the expected outcome? So it probably showed what happened for this injustice or around this person, taking how it resonates. Those are the cards that fell out. We're going to go ahead. Y'all seen somebody being angry about some sort of evidence. I just saw in the card. They could have experienced a judgment, okay, which turned this injustice in reverse. Yeah, there was some sort. Somebody got together. I don't know if they got together with some sort. Somebody they was looking for somebody who was single, ready to mingle. Something happened in the morning after conversation. So I'm not for sure. Um, it had something to do with the expected outcome. I'm getting it didn't. It didn't turn out the way they expected it to turn out. That's what I'm getting. Oh, okay. So what did turn out? Yeah, something about this homeless person was cursed. Homeless person was cursed or cursed somebody. Okay. So let's see. We're gonna move over here to this investment with this Taurus because the Hierophant did show up in this in that spread that we just went through. Okay, so this is an investment of this Taurus. Also, Hierophant is a Taurus. Okay, so there's an investment. Something's supposed to happen next month. Okay, so give me a recent past for the Seven of Pentacles. This Taurus energy. Okay, their friend. They had a friend. Hold on one second. Okay, so they had a friend in a recent past. Tell me more the recent past. Okay, they were stuck in a contract. Stuck in a commitment. It says contract, commitment, obstruction. Okay. This person was stuck and they called on somebody's friend, or I don't know, give me one more energy in the recent past. Okay. Yeah, somebody, some sort of mind control, stubbornness, Something was going. See them brain waves right there. I don't know if they could have been under some. They could have been experiencing some sort of mind control, and they were stuck in a situation. Okay, and they couldn't get to their friend. Somebody was stubborn, didn't want to hear something, and that they were stuck and they couldn't get to their friend. Okay, take a high resonate. Okay, so what is the intention of the Seven of Pentacles? Its intention was to get somebody under judgment. That's what their whole intention was, to keep them stuck in the judgment, or to get them stuck in the judgment. Okay, in this investment. Okay, so what is the motivation? Motivation. What is the motive? Motivated by fear. So they decided to. They was motivated by fearing somebody, getting someone to be fearful. Take that how it resonate. Fear, fright, oppression, depression, phobia, paranoid. Okay, they was motivated by paranoid. They was paranoid, motivated by paranoid. They wanted to get somebody to be a part of this party. They wanted to be turned out, party animal, sex, drugs, alcohol, indulging in surface pleasures. So this investment of this Taurus, they wanted somebody to be under judgment, motivated by fear, okay, and to get them in this party, sex, drugs, alcohol. So I guess it was this homeless person. They wanted his imagination, wanted him to be confused, wanted this homeless person to be um, looking at this expected outcomes. And it's looking like they wanted somebody, if some work was done, to overload somebody, intentions to overload them for some money, to get them to use their imagination to get them confused, okay, to present some sort of happy time, you know, to this homeless person, to have them fearful and to be participate in some expected outcome, to have them be a part of this turn party. For him to be, for this person to be in a pineapple, with a pineapple with the sunglasses on, party, sacrifice, because that's what we have next. It's the sacrifice energy. Okay. So let's see. Next we have the Hangman, Pisces energy. Somebody couldn't make their mind up for some reason. It's like they just left somebody hanging. Literally, like, not able to see clearly. Like, am I going to see? Or there's no perspective. There is no seeing something clearly. Like, I'm confused. I'm halfway in. I'm halfway out. I don't really know. Okay. And coming after that is this five of wands. So then you kick in with confusion on top of that. Okay. So the recent past of this Hangman. Let's see. The recent past of this Hangman. Okay, I'm looking. Yeah, it's for money. I'm looking at this Ten of Pentacles. It flipped over. It has something to do with some loan money. This investment could have something to do with some loan money. A lot of money. Okay. So what's the recent past of this Hangman? Pisces energy. How did this person get into this position? Okay, somebody was buttering up somebody. They was shook. Okay, this is my friend right here. Then when he come out, he like a plot twist, unexpected event, sudden changes. So something happened in the recent past. Got this person at this in this stuck position. Hangman is stuck, but I don't know what you would call somebody that like double stuck. They ain't able to make a decision. They can't see nothing clearly. This is a blind position. That's what that is. Hangman sideways is a blind position because in the upright you see clearly. Sideways you see from different perspectives. Sideways, up in the upright position, hanging as a sacrifice, is seeing things from different perspectives. Sideways you can't see it all. How about that? They couldn't see. Okay, the sleeping princess here. Okay, they couldn't. They shook. Something was shook. Somebody was shook. There was an unexpected plot twist. Events, sudden changes. Then this sleeping princess, unmotivated, procrastinating, putting things off. Okay, they wasn't trying to make a decision. They probably was shook that this person ain't even trying to make a decision. Like, how you just gonna just sit there with that blindfold on, and then this person end up going to jail? Motivated by this money. This check over here is long money. Okay, that's like inheritance. This is a big check. You know, everybody happy about that check. So they motivated, so it got somebody stuck. Where they couldn't see in jail. That's why they couldn't see. And it has something to do with this person. Had to, with these others having some other unexpected change. I wonder what happened, but I don't know. I don't want to go into that right now. Okay, so let's see. What's this hangman Pisces energy now? See, he couldn't see nothing. He couldn't see because he went to jail because there was a judgment call. Okay, that was intention. So what's the intention of this Pisces hangman energy? Whoever's intention is this perspective this was. They couldn't see. Five of Pentacles. So was intentions to keep somebody broke so they couldn't see their money? Or it was this Taurus intention? This King of Cups intention over here, this first card from the Virgo energy intention is this King of Cups. This King of Cups is now in a position where he can't see. But his intention is to keep somebody from getting the Five of Pentacles. Who's motivated by this money. Remember, they want somebody to walk away. So I don't know about the Pisces energy. It's heavy in this reading. Okay, so intention, Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy. They had intentions for somebody to be broke. Five of Pentacles, spiritually broke, mentally broke, financially, passion-wise broke, broken. Okay, motivated. What was the Okay, it was motivated by Nine of Swords, Lord Jesus. So they was motivated by this Gemini energy to have them in the Nine of Swords. This Five of Pentacles to have somebody in the Nine of Swords energy. That's a Gemini. Okay, it's Nine of Swords energy, but motivated. Motive. Motive was Nine of Swords. Keep somebody in Nine of Swords energy and get somebody to take a chance at the bottom of the deck. Taking a chance and having somebody in the Nine of Swords energy. What was the expected outcome? Or what? Yeah, boom, look what happened. They end up going to jail. What you call that? What you call expected outcome? Somebody end up going to jail. A natural disaster. Okay? It was a natural disaster. That was expected outcome. They wanted to be all over for some for the it's terrifying. Wanted this to be over for somebody to be having a natural disaster. That's what Five of Pentacles was for. Intention of the motive or the intention of a Taurus. Motivated motive was this Nine of Swords Gemini energy. Expected outcome for somebody having a natural disaster, and Hierophant fell out for people pleasing. It could have been people pleasing. They could have been this snack. They want this Seven of Pentacles, somebody to invest in. Then you have this mind control card, having somebody stuck, having their friends stuck. And mind control. Perspective of this Pisces. To be blind. But I don't know why he, yep, there you go. Look, I didn't even, that just say having blind. It fell out. To create some sort of confusion. Yes. Yeah. And it's morning after. That's exactly what happened. Because guess what? Guess what's next? Five of Wands. Confusion. That's how they planned it to go. So this card is still falling out, telling the story of expected outcome for somebody experiencing a natural disaster because they made a vow. Now the vow's at the bottom. Somebody made a vow. Okay? For somebody to be blind in a situation so they couldn't see. to create some sort of chaos and confusion, competition, Leo energy, okay, in this morning after conversation. And that's what happened with this Five of Wands. There was some chaos, confusion that they vowed to be a part of. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and get to the recent past of this Five of Wands. Hold on. So there was some sort of chaos, confusion, just like they planned. That was the expected outcome. Somebody to be a part of this party, okay, and end up broke, natural disaster, so they can lose their money, be under judgment, just like they planned. That was their intention. Seven of Pentacles intention. Somebody end up going to jail or being incarcerated some kind of way. Recent past, though, of this perspective. So the recent past is Five of Wands. There was an accident. Okay? There was an accident. There was a Ten of Swords. There was a betrayal. Okay, this is a betrayal. There was a betrayal. Okay, about the truth. Okay, somebody's truth. Somebody has some sort of truth. They wanted to get back at somebody and betray somebody because they experienced a tower. This truth brought a tower to them, and they wanted to betray someone and create an accident. Recent past of the Five of Wands, Leo energy. Okay, now we get into the chaos, confusion, jealousy, competition. Now we're going to the Five of Wands. Okay, so what's the intention of this Five of Wands? They didn't already hit a tower. Okay, I just saw justice wanted to pop out. Okay, so the intention was for justice. Like I said, I saw it wanted to pop out. It was right here. To receive some type of calm in exchange for somebody's gift. Okay, for this Gemini. Is this person because of their pride? They felt proud. You know, they wanted something from this person in exchange. We want your calm as a gift. And they come as a gift come with the Nine of Swords. It's getting people locked up, scaring the shit out of them, creating towers and betrayal. All of that shit brought them, excuse me, all of that brought them into a calm to receive a gift with their intention. It's Queen of Swords. It's justice energy. Okay. Now, what is the motivation? What was the motive of this Five of Wands? This chaos, confusion. For them to have memories of some have the memories of some nightmare. Look at the Six of Cups. Memories of the past. They wanted to have memories of the past of this night. We want you to remember this nightmare. Okay. That you created for us. Okay. In the past. It could have been a Scorpio who created some sort of who experienced some sort of nightmare or something. Six of Cups is Scorpio energy. Take it how it resonates. That was they motivated by. Okay, so what was expected? What was it? What was their expected outcome? Like that was the motive, but what like what was the expected outcome, or what was they expected outcome? They want them shit. That was it. Six of Cups to have them remember to be scared, but what was the expected outcome? Five of Cups. So there is some sort of sadness. Okay, Five of Cups, regret. pain. Okay, fed up. Somebody was fed up, like God, over it, not having it, frustrated. Somebody was sad and frustrated. They said yes. That they said yes. That they accepted some sort of imagination idea, because it was an idea for a Knight of Cups for someone's, and that it was their expected outcome was their imagination, and to bring them into this overload, which this work was done, which is, could have been a Page of Wands. We need to go into more of the work so we can find out exactly what work was done. But I'm saying it was spell work. Okay. So next we have this Page of Wands, this Ace of Wands. So this is the idea. This is the motivational factor right here. This is the idea that was it's the idea. Ooh, let's go to the recent past of the idea, which is has something to do. Somebody wasn't okay with something. Somebody was like, about this idea. Somebody was no, they wasn't okay. This is a Libra energy. This is a Libra. She was the Two of Swords on. She didn't want to see the injustice that was coming up against her. Or she agreed on some injustice. Recent past of this Ace of Wands, this brand new idea. Okay, she wasn't okay that somebody said yes. She wasn't okay. Yeah, there was some sort of mind game. So recent past this new beginning, somebody wasn't okay. Okay, that there could have been some mind games, manipulation, gaslighting, scare tactics in the past. Okay. There's something about 6 months. They could have had a 6 months contract. Okay, they could have had a 6 month agreement. Something could have been going on for 6 months, and they wanted something to happen soon. Okay, and somebody said nope. So somebody came up with a grand idea with this Ace of Wands. Okay, now their intentions around this Ace of Wands, which is this Virgo, Leo, and Cancer. Okay, that's what the signs are around this Ace of Wands. So their idea, what's the intentions? 1, 2, 2, 4, 4 on the timer. What was the okay? It has something to do with this couple. They wanted to. The intention was for them to come out of some sort of burden, release some sort of burden. This couple, and they both came out in reverse. Take it how it resonates. But it's definitely an eternal couple. Was once in the Ten of Wands. I don't think this is what this Ace of Wands intention was. I think it was to release them. It fell in reverse, even though the deck was in reverse. But it fell how it was supposed to. And that was to get this person out of. It could have been one person that was in a burden. It could have been one particular out of this couple that was in a burden, because in the reverse, that means that only one of them, they broke up, or to signify one person, but they want to be released. They want to release their burdens. Ten of Wands. Okay, that was their intention. We got the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so they need to work together. Somebody was pissed, okay, at this make believe. This is what I'm just saying. Blessing. Yeah, could have been a tournament. I don't know. It could have been. They could have said it was some good news or something good that was going to come out of it. Okay, there could have been. Okay, so where am I going now? Well, there was. I'm just gonna share this. I'm gonna pull it back in there. Okay, so this was hands off. This was hands off, like don't touch. Okay, intentions with this idea, or it could have been for this eternal love to create some sort of burden for someone with this idea. They could have wanted. They could have wanted to create some sort of burden. Intention was to create this couple to create some sort of burden for someone to keep their hands off. Okay, they wanted hands off to territorial lovers, staking claims, scaring off the competition. Okay, that night, right, and to have them ready, ready to go, and to keep them in the and to keep them in current overthinking about memories of the past, memories of the past. Want to be like, damn, memories of the past, memories of the past, damn, memories of the past, memories of the past. And that's what this person said. Because they didn't want to go at first. They kind of knew that shit wasn't right. They knew that. But they went, I don't know how they ended up, we don't know what the surprise was that got them to go anyway. But they wanted them to be in, to feel like a damn fool. They wanted them to overthink about their blessings that they lost and that everything was a make believe. In this investment. hmm They wanted this person to be upset. They wanted this Virgo to, this Virgo wanted them to be upset. Ain't that some shit? Yep, Nine of Coins right here. Nine of Pentacles. That's that Virgo. Eight of Pentacles. Her work. Something she did. Some type of work. She could have put everything together. Matter of fact, she started to read it with the Ace of Wands. New beginning to stop somebody's flow, for them to lose their investment. Okay, and their foundation. Okay, and to move for them to move to calmer water and the trust. Yeah, and then end up taking control. Lord have mercy. Did that crown tell the story that I'm seeing? Okay, so what is motivating factor with this Ace of Wands? What's the motivating factor? Okay, what's the mean money for doing mean things? This is mean savings. Okay, they want somebody to be sorry. They was motivated because they were sorry and they wanted somebody to be um, sorry and to do something mean for money. Okay, so what's the expected outcome? Yeah, 6, 8 of 1 for messages to stop being sent, for actions to stop mid-air, for things to just stop. 8 of Wands is sending messages going fast, right? Everything moving forward fast, for things in reverse for it to stop. And sorry, not sorry is in the reverse. Whatever that means in the reverse. Take it how it resonates. What does sorry, not sorry mean in reverse? Shit, they wasn't sorry at all. Or they wasn't sorry at all. They wasn't even sorry the first time. They wasn't sorry at all. They didn't want nothing. They just wanted it to stop right there and look like sorry, not sorry. No, I'm not. What do I gotta ask that question. I can't process that. I'm always in the middle of the reading when I gotta process that sorry, not sorry in the reverse. I'm like, what are you trying to say? Yeah, this Nine of Pentacles, double hermit. Whatever that sorry, not sorry is supposed to say, that's what this Virgo was trying to say. Yes. That's what it say at the bottom of the page. Yes, yes, yes. Whatever that means. Okay. So the recent past of this Five of Swords, because now somebody got to come back and win at all costs now, right? Because they down, they out, they got set up. They should feel like a fucking asshole. They feel like I knew they shouldn't have went. Now they stand in this Five of Swords energy, like I'm getting, okay, now I'm taking over. Like I'm gonna win at all costs. Like how after being in so much. So this is this Virgo who's in charge of all this shit and all this shit going wrong. Because this is Taurus and this Virgo. They the ones that's part of all this shit going on. Is what I see. Okay, so let's see. We got two more cards to clarify. 129, 130. Hour 30 minutes. Recent past. Okay, so there was supposed to somebody to gain. It wasn't moving like this. So they might gain, they may not gain. I don't know. They was gonna try something. Okay. Recent past, they didn't gain something. This Aquarius energy. Okay. But it could have been some for some dirty money. Okay, I remember the dirty money was supposed to something came to a stop. They didn't get no dirty money. They didn't get the mean things was supposed to come out of somebody getting some money. They said that's true. Okay. That was true at the bottom of the day. Dirty money was true that they didn't gain. Sideways. It's kind of like came out sideways. Whatever that means. And like they still got another chance. They could be trying to be at it again. This is a Five of Swords. This is a Five of Swords, and this is one at all costs now. Let's see. Give me more recent past so we can make sure we get this part right. They have no idea. There was no idea. There was no inner light. There was no light bulb moment, sudden realization, feelings inspired, insightful awareness. There was none, okay? There was nobody new, nobody, I guess nobody was like, nobody was able to have a light bulb. There was no light bulb moment of a way to gain or something. I don't know. They didn't have anything to do. They didn't know of a way to gain. There was no light bulb moment, yeah. There was no buttering up. No idea, no gain in buttering up, right? That was supposed to be this person didn't even get his buttered up. You didn't talk me to come out here to get buttered up and get turned on the party and, you know, invest. And so there was none. Recent past is Five of Swords, Aquarius energy. So nobody got no money out of it. Nobody got paid from it. I don't know. Somebody was supposed to get their little calm, remember? At least that was the intention. But they scared the shit out of them if they were supposed to. But they not gonna get no money out of it because it was an injustice, is what I'm saying. Okay, now we're gonna read. There was no schedule. Okay, they couldn't schedule nothing. All these cards, is they all in English? No, they're not. Okay, there was no profession. They had nobody do the work. They had nobody schedule nothing to butter up somebody. There was no idea, light bulb moments on how to gain. Period. Recent past is Five of Swords. They kind of put that stuff. Okay, so now, what's the intention of this Five of Swords? Tell me about the intention. Okay, Pisces energy. Pisces energy. Okay. Family. This is Pisces energy. So intention is for family or a Pisces. Okay. What's the motive? Damn. For somebody to have a hand, this fake flexing and this king, for this fake flexing I saw, and this to have a hand in the situation. But this King of Coins in reverse. He broke. They motivated by this person not having no money and not having a whole bunch of shit to talk about. Spilling the beans is in reverse. What? Five of Coins in the reverse. Okay, that's broke, empty, bank empty. Okay, spilling the beans. What it say? Revealing secrets, cats out the bag, untrustworthy. So it's in reverse. Take that how it resonates. Spilling the beans in the reverse. Somebody having a hand in the situation. Now, what is the expected outcome of this? Oh, it's supposed to be a blessing. I'm looking at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's see if it come out. When at all costs expect the outcome, they want a blessing. Or they want this graduation. So that anything is possible. They're trying to learn something. Blessing. They want this person blessing, Lord Jesus. But y'all, they want this graduation blessing. Five of Swords, win at all costs. We have no idea, no plan, no way. We got to butter up. We ain't got no candidate. Profession is in reverse. We ain't got no hands on deck. But we finna win at all costs. Okay? By any means necessary. So we looking in with our third eye. We trying to find a way. Damn it. Don't tell us we can't. Okay? Okay, so Risa Vaz, the next we have this Three of Cups. I can't. Spirit of they so funny. Three of Cups. Cancer, she's in the building. She could be looking. She wants, hey, this is the ball's in her court, the frenemy. Okay, so she's a frenemy of this graduation and her blessings. A graduation student. Okay. Girl, you doing big things out here. All this going down. You sitting here with a graduation hat on, showing all your teeth. Okay. What next to a blessing? Okay, so they call in the queen of cups. Okay, and the coaching. Okay, so the recent past to the celebration is now. Okay, the person is sitting with the blessing is here. She's now, right? So now she got something to say. She's graduated. She learned her lessons about this Queen of Swords. They wanted to hear this coaching about this Queen of Swords on how to win. Okay, recent past. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. I'm picking up recent past of this Three of Cups. They're called in, okay, by their friends to come in. Look, we can't, it's like, because everybody, this Six of, and I'm going to tear that ass up too. I cannot wait. I cannot. Is this it? Is this why the Queen of Cups is in here? It's Cancer. Okay. Her plans. I cannot make this up. Oh my God. Oh, she's people pleasing. Okay. This person with the mask. Because they got trapped. Because they were trying to take something and get a glow up. Okay. So yeah. So this Taurus got caught. So this Taurus trying to bring this Cancer down with them. They already set everybody else up to go down. They all non-profession. They can't do nothing. They all in this position right here. Now this is six hands in reverse, and they finna go get this person. She like, I'm coming in. Hey, I'm Aries. They say, hey, Aries, this is another layer. This is another reading. I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and I'm gonna have to go ahead and make I'm gonna go ahead and make a second video out of this. I'm gonna do a second video because this person, they feeling kind of wishy-washy. They don't know. They kind of nervous. Okay? Mixed emotions, unclear feeling wishy-washy. Okay? So what I'm about to do, I'm about to go ahead and close this reading out. We're going to go ahead and start part 2. Okay? Because I don't want this to go, I don't want to lose no footage on this. Okay? Because I still got to do my healing at the end. And I don't want it to be cut off. So I'm going to go ahead and do a part 2. Okay, we're going to do part 2. We're going to go ahead and get into this Three of Cups. Okay. This is the last card. Because they got plans. We finna follow them. Okay, they celebrate now. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. Y'all go ahead and follow me to the next video. Okay, so I'm about to upload this now. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.